I didn't know if I mentioned this, but I like minigames. This one yet again was designed with the help of paper and coins, and I'm pretty impressed how good that worked. It's a simple little logic problem, yet it keeps you thinking. Unfortunately, it needs a lot of buttons, and these buttons changed position a lot, got switched around, so to speak, during development again and again. Back and forth and back and forth and forth and back again. Either Rufus obscured the buttons or they didn't fit the row or column. That was annoying. Let's rather take a look at the tasty pastry ingredients on that poster over there. Yummy, yummy, that looks delicious.
The red modules are set to heat, but that's such a waste of energy. Let's see if I can turn them off. Whoa! With a fun slime troll in 1 out of every 5 pies! Rad! And all these years I thought they weren't allowed to make these anymore. Whoa! With a fun slime troll in 1 out of every 5 pies! Rad! And all these years I thought they weren't allowed to make these anymore. Who needs change when he's got magic fingers and an undeniable knack for vending machines of every sort? Ouch. What a bummer. The vending machine only takes coins. Did it! Rufus 1, entropy 0. What were they thinking, putting a dumpster for fish guts right under the guest rooms, when there's a perfect balcony to throw stuff over?
Welcome to Deponia and all its creatures, great and small. Another species we haven't seen yet, the pelican. A Deponian pelican sifting through the trash. That's how it's supposed to be. But we have another species here, a familiar one. Only though if we look very, very closely, because it's hidden. Many did not look closely enough and missed it. So keep an eye on the screen. My favorite German Let's Player, for example, let's just call him Gregory Onk, didn't spot many of our platypuses which we have spread over the whole third game. We did something similar in part 2 already, when we had jigsaw pieces that, when completed, formed a little image. Here in the third installment, we wanted to do something like that and patch together our very own platypus field guide. Given the facts from part 2, one must assume there are only 4 kinds of platypuses. And that is, of course, completely wrong. There are many more types of platypus on Deponia, and some of them are collected in our new, better, stronger platypus field guide. It was a hell of a blast coming up with names for those animals. Sometimes in my own free time I do nothing but coming up with names for animals. Wait, that sounded a bit weird. But by the way, in this complete journey edition, we also now have collectibles in Deponia 1. You can look for junk in the junk. Well, that's original.
You can find the craziest stuff in the trash. A pelican. That's not crazy. Mildly odd, maybe. This pipe is leakier than a rat's bladder. Doesn't seem to like that, although the same is true for the fish guts.
The hotel's receptionist is in fact one of my favorite characters. He's just such a slacker and brutally honest. Hotelman Tickle is in a disastrous condition and he just doesn't care. Very fun guy to write. And despite the fact that he's just a nameless support character, seriously, that guy is listed as receptionist, he has the most lines of text among all support characters in Goodbye Deponia. Thinking about it, that's a bit awkward. But as I said, he's a fun guy to write. And that's of course also due to the fact that you have to come back to this room multiple times. This is, after all, where our comedy of errors will start. You can really look forward to that. All kinds of crazy mix-ups and confusions will take place right here in this room. What else? Right. My sincere apologies that the bell on the counter drawn by Micha looks like a butt. I didn't greenlight that. And when he showed the drawing to me, I just couldn't say no as I was laughing so hard.
My circuits are scrambled. I shouldn't get up so fast.
Or get a little exercise.
Whoa! Don't creep up on me like that!
Creep? I rang the bell.
Phew! I thought it was my tinnitus. It wouldn't surprise me, though, with all that noise from the cruiser route, not to mention the cold draft or the mold, but I digress. Welcome to the Hotel Menetekel. Would you like to rent a room?
Actually, I was just looking for my friends.
A geriatric garden gnome, a girly giraffe, and a circus bear in a hat?
That's them.
Yeah, they just checked in. They didn't look like they could afford a lawyer, so I gave them room 5. But don't worry. As long as they don't touch any light switches, electrical sockets, or load-bearing architecture, they should survive the night, provided they stay in their room after midnight, of course. Which reminds me, do you happen to have unfinished business with demons, dark gods, or the recently dead?
Not that I know of.
Super! That's all right then. You have no idea how squeamish some insurance companies can be when it comes to supernatural causes of death. Here's your key. Please have a pleasant stay here at Hotel Menetekel.
Thank you, my good man. Are you insinuating that this place is haunted?
Not at all. We're safe here in reception. It's the rooms I'd worry about, especially room 13.
Why? What's wrong with room 13?
Let's just say it was a mistake to bury the Indians there. Oh yeah, and an apocalyptic cult has occupied the laundry. So if you need clean bedding, you should make sure you don't carry any religious insignia or virgins with you.
How will I find my room?
Oh, probably horrible. I wouldn't want to spend the night in there.
Oh, why do I bother? Menetekel. That's a strange name for a hotel.
You think so? It's Menetekel. I've always thought the name was cute. It means something like impending doom.
That's what I mean. Who wants to live with impending doom?
Don't we all do that?
Right, but if you have a choice.
But you don't. Or have you seen another hotel around here?
Strange location for a hotel, right under the Organon cruiser route.
You think so? Our surveys have shown that this is the ideal location for customers in our target group.
Ugh. People without a sense of smell?
People who are so desperate that they'll accept anything.
Them. Haven't you heard the rumor that Deponia is going to be blown up?
Of course. That's why popcorn is sold out everywhere.
Well, it's all true. But I'm the one who's going to prevent it.
That's fantastic. I thought I would wind up having to do that.
What?
For one thing, I was forced to clean the toilet this week.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
Got me. Of course I didn't clean the toilet. That'll be the day.
Hello? I'm talking about the greatest catastrophe of all time.
Ah, so you've already seen our toilet.
I'm going to my room.
Yeah, do that. I won't stop you. And before you ask, that does not constitute an act of negligent bodily harm. We've had that checked.
I like his work attitude. It's fashionable, comfortable, and keeps your head warm. I don't think much of modern art, but this is good. It's drawn from the perspective of a person who unsuspectingly opens the urn of his dear departed mother and then dies of a heart attack because of the spring-loaded flowers popping out at him. What a pity it's hanging so crooked. Aha! Here we have the perpetrator. A nut. That probably holds the key panel out front in reception. Or the clock. Or both of them. Who needs tools when he has hands like vice grips? Pretty slippery, my vice grips. I usually take my coffee black, but it only seems to come in gray-green here. Let's see if there's anything left in here. There actually was something left in there. Dust.
This is, of course, the gorgeous and tidy restaurant of Hotel Manitekel. We had to let the gears in our head grind pretty heavily to work around a certain problem. In a dirty, dusty, run-down place like this, where would we hide an important clickable object that was supposed to be, dust? Eventually, we came up with the idea to put the dust, something that is everywhere in that place, into the coffee maker. So when Rufus decides to get a cup of coffee, he also gets some dust into his inventory. Otherwise, you could put that stuff basically everywhere. Speaking of which, I've read a lot of comments posted on Let's Play videos in the forums, and some reviews on Rufus hacking cough when he gets the dust from the coffee maker. Tell us, Rufus, is there any need to worry about you?
Well, yes and no. I mean, I always like it if people worry about me, especially if that worry is tied into generous donations. But here, of course, encouragement is important. There are people sending their kids to university so they can make something out of their lives, or they take them to the gym every day so they stay fit and healthy, or they take healthy nourishment. I already talked about my father and his den, his hobby room, and for the most part, I let that transcend into my job, and I utilize that cough that I got from the dust, and I kept it as a result of careful parental care. I hope that's clear.
Excellent. And another thing that comes to my mind when I look at this room is the magnitude of different reactions we wrote for Deponia. In many cases, there's a text for each single object, and rarely you get to notice the desperation of the author so obviously as with the object of the nut. If you just entered the room, stop listening right now. It is whoop, stop listening, whoop, hidden under that picture. That's why it's not hanging straight.
Dr. Queasy's Pep Snack contains at least 20% pepper. Also try Dr. Queasy's Reptile Chow, Dr. Queasy's Bait Bugs, and Dr. Queasy's All-Purpose Roaches. Very impressive. I never knew that salt could get moldy. I admire its approach. Advance along a circuitous route to the core of the problem, and then problem solved. Bozo? No answer. That doesn't fit here. It fits. Ah, there you are. And wow, what is all this stuff? Did you just set it up?
No. Neurofusion chambers are standard in this hotel. Of course we did.
Pretty speedy. And what does one do with a neuro thingy? Can you watch scrambled channels?
That too. But most importantly, it will repair Gold's brain implant.
Brain?
You know, re-merging the aspects of her character.
Yes.
Her entire consciousness was stored on a cartridge
Right. Together with the ascension codes.
that you need to gain access to the high boat. Exactly. After this procedure, Gold will be her old self again.
And then you can make use of the shower.
Shower? Why?
For the Ascension customs? Or did you think they'd let you into Elysium like that?
What? And just what is that supposed to mean?
I'm just saying, considering everything we know about that Cletus, he is an extremely clean person. So, if you want to pretend to be him, shower.
Hey, let me deal with that. You take care of Gold. Or do I have to help you with that as well?
Not necessary. It's almost ready.
Cool. Almost? Oh, what do you mean, almost?
Oh, nothing bad. I just have to calibrate the data interface.
And once again, I have to do all the heavy lifting, right?
Not at all.
No problem. I can fillet a data thingy with one hand tied behind my back. You just have to press here, and...
Rufus, no! That throttles the fuel rods.
they can handle it.
Rufus, this calibration is really much too easy for you. Why don't you take care of the much more difficult professional mission?
Professional mission?
Of course, Doc still needs this thing that can't be found in this hotel room.
Oh, exactly. That, plasma...
Exchange.
Whoop-de-doo.
Mammoth fur.
Relay.
A plasma exchange whoop-de-doo mammoth fur relay?
Hard to come by.
For beginners like you, maybe, but for a pro like me, it'll only take a jiffy.
So we finally hit the hotel room where Doc already prepared his tools of the trade. And Bozo showered, obviously. This is the first time you ever see his hair in all its glory. And Gold, of course, has another important part to play as she's prepped for surgery. Well, yeah, she is unconscious yet again. The good thing is, this way she can't complain about her part not being big enough. Yeah, of course, there is nothing to complain about. It's a nice scene. It's a very important part on her part. And Rufus wouldn't be Rufus if he wouldn't find a way to bring her back in action, of course. He had some practice in assisting Doc in complex surgery, after all. No reason to worry. None at all. Yeah, maybe he finds another steel brush. Whatever gets the job done, right?
With this, you can get a connection to the reception desk and small blisters in the corner of your mouth. Hello, reception?
You are a dead man.
I'm what?
Little joke.
This is reception, of course.
Always at your service, unless you're the guy stuck in the elevator.
Elevator? I haven't seen an elevator here.
Neither have I. That's why I can't help you. Please get off the line.
Wait! I'm calling from my room!
Well, that's different then. What's your room number?
Room 3.
Ah, I've finally gotten a hold of you. I've got a number of complaints about you here. Noise disturbance, odor disturbance, regular disturbance, molestation. Oh, no. Wait, those are about me. Whatever. More importantly, you still haven't paid for your delivery. Why do you need all those chickens anyway?
Did I say room 3? No, of course, I meant... room 9.
Whoa! The demons from the cursed room! Well, the most cursed. Why can't you just leave me alone? I've done everything you demanded. The old married couple, the friendly author, even the young actress. All dealt with. All right, I didn't put fresh sheets on your beds, but I have to draw the line somewhere.
Did I say room 9? No, of course, I meant... room 1.
That's impossible. Room 1 hasn't been rented out. And there are no voices from the beyond there either. Unlike in the other rooms. Come up with a better story.
Oh, did I say room 1? No, of course, I meant... room 5.
Really? You loser. How can I help you?
Tell me, you wouldn't happen to have a plasma exchange whoop-de-doo mammoth fur relay?
It's possible. Wait a moment while I check in the basement.
Hey, I can hear you breathing in the receiver.
You caught me. Nevertheless, you still have to pay your bill for internal telephone calls. Can I do anything else to you?
We urgently need fresh towels.
Oh, then you're in the wrong hotel. We haven't had anything like that for years.
But what am I supposed to take home as a souvenir?
How about an infectious disease? Believe me, you'll remember us for years to come, provided the world hasn't ended by then. Can I do anything else to you?
I'd like to eat something.
Ha! You've got guts. I like that. Have you picked up your menu from reception?
Oops. Wrong number.
No problem. That happens a lot. We think it's because of the electromagnetic radiation from the nuclear waste dump. Or the Indian burial ground. One of those.
Hello, reception?
Always at your service. What's your room number?
Oops. Wrong number.
No problem.
She's unconscious again, but this time it's part of the plan. I'll save you, and then it's off to Elysium. I've seen a bag like that somewhere else. May I borrow your bag?
Sure, go ahead. So far, you've only taken away my home and my livelihood. Why not also take the bag with the last of my possessions?
Hey, cool. Thanks. Very considerate. Ah, it's stained.
Hey, that was irony.
I thought as much. Yeah, maybe next time you shouldn't put it next to the toilet when you're taking a pee. A 1/3 screwdriver. How handy. I never fasten screws by more than 1/3 because at some point they fall out by themselves.
No, Rufus. I need the 1/3 screwdriver for the operation.
And I need it to randomly combine with items.
I said hands off.
All right, all right. Why won't he just get dressed? He's gonna catch the whooping pox. And if he doesn't, I'll get them for him. Friends do things like that for each other. Hey, bozo, you old...
Pirate. Go ahead and say it.
Huh? Nah. How can you be a pirate without the cutter? I was gonna say, you old liver spot repository. You better get dressed. You don't want to shock Gold into another coma as soon as she wakes up, do you? Wasn't that awesome before?
I suppose.
Aw, you're unhappy, aren't you?
Unhappy doesn't even come close.
I certainly would be in your place. After all, you slept through all the cool action. Come on, give me a smile.
Why should I? My cutter is wrecked.
Aw, it's not the end of the world.
The world is ending,
Not until tomorrow morning.
and there's nothing to eat here. And I'm hungry.
Complain, complain, complain. You almost sound like my ex-girlfriend, Tony, or my ex-best friend, Wenzel, or anybody else who spent a lot of time with me.
And that doesn't make you think.
A whole lot more would have to happen to make me think.
Yeah, that was my impression too.
Now, don't you think we should get dressed?
I can't. My clothes are in the laundry.
And if I bring them to you, will you finally cover up then?
Why should I?
You must be freezing.
It is a bit drafty. I think the heater is on the blink. But, well, for a real pirate.
You? A pirate? Who convinced you of that rubbish?
It was you.
Oh, right. Ask a stupid question. I'm honored that you're trying to emulate me, but face the facts. You'll never be a go-getter like me. Come on, crawl into your soft and cuddly placenta fur coat, and...
Forget it. Now I'm definitely gonna sit here in the cold. I don't even care if I catch the whooping pox.
I'm telling you, you're gonna catch the whooping pox.
Rubbish. My tongue would be completely blue. I would have a cough, the sniffles, and a fever.
Blue tongue, cough, sniffles, fever. Got it.
Rufus, you aren't planning to infect me with whooping pox, are you?
I only said you would catch it. How you do that will be my little secret. Your nakedness is throttling my sense of aesthetics. Especially when you do that thing with your legs. After all, there's a lady present.
Goal? She seems rather absent to me. And as long as she is, why would you begrudge me a little leg room? You have no idea how hard it is to find pants that fit in my size.
All right, there's an absent lady present. But is that a reason to asphyxiate her? She's already blushing.
Rufus, I think you're standing on her breathing tube.
Huh? Whatever. This isn't about any stupid tubes. This is about,
Leg room?
Exactly. Not that I have any less leg room. I'm thinking about Doc, too.
Don't worry about my legroom, boy.
Speaking of which, how come we never see your legs, Doc?
Let's just leave it at that. Don't worry.
Whatever. I need your towel.
Okay.
No, don't.
You just don't know what you want.
New eyes. Do whatever you want.
Okay.
Except that thing with your legs. Anything but that. Come on, please get dressed. Relieve me of the sight.
I already told you. My clothes are in the laundry. And anyway, why should I?
Do whatever you want. Didn't you just say you were hungry?
What? You heard that?
Oh, yeah. They call it selective perception. Sort of a mental superpower that separates the wheat from the chaff.
Chaff in the left half of your brain. Wheat in the right.
Yeah, ain't I something?
If you want to get me something to eat, there's a pie vending machine in the basement.
We'll see. First, I have to find out if that will get me anywhere.
What?
Well, I bring you something to eat, and then I also get something out of it. That's the way it works.
What about a good feeling for having done a friend a favor?
Huh? No, not like that. I meant something useful. Bait fish or something. Are you still hungry?
And how? If you want to get me something to eat, there's a pie vending machine in the basement.
We'll see. Sorry, I've got to go. Don't take it personally. It's just your disgusting appearance. Ugh, my eyes are smarting already. Ugh. Here, I got your clothes from the laundry. Now please get dressed.
It is a bit drafty. I think the heater is on the blink, but, well, for a real pirate.
You? A pirate? Who convinced you of that rubbish?
It was you.
Oh, right. Ask a stupid question. I'm honored that you're trying to emulate me, but face the facts. You'll never be a go-getter like me. Come on, crawl into your soft and cuddly placenta fur coat, and...
Forget it. Now I'm definitely gonna sit here in the cold. I don't even care if I catch the whooping pox.
Why do we never see his legs? Hey, Doc!
For the 1000th time, Rufus, you'll only get your ball back when you tell me how the leftover pudding got into my particle accelerator.
First of all, that wasn't pudding. And second... what am I supposed to get again?
A mammoth fur...
Whoop-de-doo.
Plasma...
Just kidding. Of course, I'm supposed to get a plasma exchange whoop-de-doo mammoth fur relay. I would never forget such an important assignment. How's the calibration coming?
It would go a lot faster if you...
Got a plasma exchange whoop-de-doo mammoth fur relay, right?
Exactly.
What would you ever do without me? I have to go. You've kept me from my vital professional mission for too long.
The farther you are from the room, the less we can bother you. Mammoth fur? Really?
And whoop-de-doo.
All right.
Cletus! Oh, that's the last thing I need. And the suit must be cleaned on a cold wash. Do I make myself clear?
As clear as clay.
My assistant will pick it up tomorrow morning. Meanwhile, fill out the registration, Oppenbot, and take good care of the bag with the money. Apparently only rabble work in this so-called hotel.
Somebody works here?
Excuse me, Inspector, but isn't that the bag with my plasma exchange whoopie-doo mammoth fur relay?
Don't be silly, Oppenbot. The bags are identical. Yours is already in our room, and that's where I'm going to retire now. I hope it isn't as shabby as the service here. Whew, close shave. I hate that stuck-up idiot. Better stay alert. He must be looking for gold, but at least I know where I can get that plasma exchange whoop-de-doo mammoth fur relay. Cletus left his briefcase on the kitchen counter. He will regret his carelessness. I bet it's full of plantar wart germs. If I just take it, Oppenbot will notice and sound the alarm. What's missing here is a plan full of arrows and catapults and pitfalls and unpredictable twists. Or at least a couple of cool 3D special effects. That must be Bozo's bag. I look forward to the moment when Oppenbot tries to pay with Bozo's underwear. If I just take it, Oppenbot will notice and sound the alarm. What's missing here is a plan full of arrows and catapults and pitfalls and unpredictable twists, or at least a couple of cool 3D special effects. For a machine, he seems awfully stressed out, and I haven't even started. I better stay undercover. Excuse me, is this gonna take long?
Hum, hum, kumbaya.
Darn. Those are Kletus's clothes. For all I care, they can rot in there. On the other hand, they could be useful. Can't get at it that way. First, I have to get the washing machine running again, if that sauna club will let me.
Hello? Anyone out there?
No. Just the wind.
That was to be expected. Not even the wind knows how to behave here.
Hey, bozo. Kletus is here. He's moved into the room next door. He's probably looking for gold.
Oh, no.
Did he see you?
See me? Duh, you're talking to the master of disguise, the human cloak of invisibility. Sneakity sneaker, the sneak attack on the soft underbelly of injustice.
Hey, keep it down in there.
Well, you know.
Rufus, maybe it would be better if you stayed in the room for now.
Rubbish! You want a plasma thingy? Well, I will get you a plasma thingy.
But Rufus...
Shh, you don't want Kletus to hear you, do you? Sorry, I've got to go. Hey, Doc! I have to go. You've kept me from my vital professional mission for too long.
The farther you are from the room, the less we can bother you.
Hello, reception?
Always at your service. What's your room number?
Room 1.
Oh, the inspector again. If this is about the bedding, those aren't spots, just a pattern. Which reminds me, do you often sleep with your mouth open? If so, then...
Yeah, fine. This isn't about the bedding.
Ah, all the better. How can I help you?
I would like to dine now.
Ha! You've got guts. I like that. Have you selected something from the menu? You have kept your menu, haven't you?
Oh, the menu?
Yes, you got it here at reception. You are Inspector Kletus, aren't you?
Of course I'm Inspector Kletus. Who else? Slimy hair, slimy character, has no appetite anymore, would rather talk about something else. Kletus, yes, in the flesh. Is our laundry done yet?
How should I know?
I thought it was part of the service.
Ah, the service. Yes, I've heard a lot about that, but nothing that has convinced me that it actually exists. I suggest you pick up your laundry yourself, instead of relying on some mystic New Age pipe dream. Can I do anything else to you?
I would like to speak to my assistant.
Yeah, of course. I'll send him down to your room if that's all right.
Oh, why don't you? And tell him to sing the Dum Bum song on the way.
I'll pass that along.
Thank you.
At last! Now reception should be free. I just have to make sure I don't run into that Oppenbot. Hello, reception?
Always at your service. What's your room number?
Room 1.
Oh, the inspector again. How can I help you?
I would like to order something sinfully expensive sent to my room.
Actually, we don't offer any services in this hotel. But if you want, I can simply tack on a horrendous surcharge to your bill. The item will then appear as an accounting error.
Oh, that would be very nice.
Oh, no problem. I would have done it anyway. Standard procedure, if you know what I mean. Can I do anything else to you?
Oops! Wrong number.
No problem.
Here comes the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum.
Oops!
Who are you?
Oh! 30% off on paper clips!
What? Where?
Rats. Perfect. The coast is clear. Well, except for oil leaks, mold spores, and general carbon monoxide pollution. For a machine, he seems awfully stressed out, and I haven't even started. Better stay undercover. How about a little trade? But I didn't even tell you what I...
Who cares?
Yeah, you have no idea what you're missing out on. How about a little trade? But I didn't even tell you what I...
Who cares?
Yeah, you have no idea what you're missing out on. I'm curious. Rare porcelain. Antique crystal. Shards, and more shards. What's he gonna do with all these shards? Money! Nothing but broken stuff in here. And now that I took his money, that's what he is, broke. see what Bozo carries around. Underwear, a 3-person tent. No, wait, that's even more underwear. But, hey, what's this? Shampoo. Do I hold here in my hands the secret of his gleaming curls? Nothing but broken stuff in here. And now that I took his money, that's what he is, broke. Aw, that'll take hours. Which does not mean that I believe his story about the time machine.
Occupied.
Oh, come on. You can't stay in there forever.
I most certainly can. I have a time machine.
Here, this should work.
Oh, that's nice and soft. Ha! Thank you. Whew. I can finally continue my journey. Here, take this.
Huh? What's this?
Your change. I didn't use it all. And now, off to new shores. Farewell, end times person.
Hey, halt! Stop! Oh, great. He's gone. If I didn't constantly imagine things like that, I would probably be really worried now. Good grief, what was he talking about? There's still some toilet paper here. 4-ply, with an air cushion. Oh, that really is a bit rough. Wow, that even outdoes the pharmacy magazine of the blind drugstore owner. That was in Braille. Holy junk, the flush isn't working right. There must be a leak somewhere in the pipes. What am I supposed to do? Look in the toilet bowl? He didn't even flush. What am I supposed to do? A fishing expedition? In there? He didn't even flush. Rats, the coin is too big. What good is small change if it isn't small enough? Rats, the coin is too big. What good is small change if it isn't small enough? That really is a bit rough. Maybe... Ha! It worked! Now that's what I call the inflationary use of bathroom humor. Yeah, finally! All this money changing has made me really hungry. I think I'll let Bozo go first. According to the expiration date, this pie is still somewhat edible. Let's see if it appreciates me spicing things up a little. Don't mention it. The pelican has eaten it. It's my own fault. Curse my culinary talent. Too late. The pelican has eaten it. It's my own fault. Curse my culinary talent. Some of my homemade salt mackerel is still floating in his expandable pouch thingy. It looks yummy. May I? My goodness. Pretty snappy for somebody who doesn't have any teeth. But just you wait. I'll stuff your big mouth. Excuse me, I would never hurt a helpless animal. Well, I never. No animals will be harmed during the production of Deponia 3. There. Time for a break, herring breath. That's what you get, bird brain. Ugh, slimy. Let's see if I can make something tasty out of it. It consists entirely of fermenting gas. Now all that's left are the scales. Good idea, but that way he would notice. Flaky dandruff in a bald man's hood. Ingenious. If there was such a thing as self-marriage, I would propose to myself. Could I bother you again?
Yes, you seem to have a penchant for that.
What are you doing again?
I am preparing for my big speech. The world doesn't come to an end every day. I want to look good.
I think you look just fine.
Oh, you think so? Maybe you're right. Oh, yeah. What is that? Oh, I have dandruff. This is a catastrophe. And I swapped all the hotel shampoo for cigarettes on the black market. Don't just stand there. Do something. Shampoo? My salvation. Out with you. I have to shower.
Oh, this pressure. What if I fail and the world really does end? Oh, no! I am the greatest. The ghost is doing his haunting thing. I won't bother him now. There must be a logical explanation for this. Like, for instance, I have achieved the next evolutionary level and developed spiritual superpowers. The ghost is doing his haunting thing. I won't bother him now. This pipe is leakier than a rat's bladder. To stuff the hole with that, I'd have to repair the holes in the material first. And hey, I don't think so.
The arrival of the destroyer is nigh. Hooga hooga hoo shally. The arrival of the destroyer is nigh. So nigh. Hooga hooga hoo shalali. Hooga 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 shalala.
Mr. Toffee. Weird name for a tarantula. Hope it's not connected to its camouflage. Hey, I could really use a cork like this. And you be a good boy and stay in there, Mr. Toffee, okay? Mr. Toffee? Where'd he go? Huh? What's going on? A damsel in distress? What am I supposed to do? Look in the toilet bowl? You know, this is where I draw the... Oh, wait a minute. There really is something in the toilet bowl. That is a toilet freshener. Oh, man. Who'd throw something that cool into a toilet bowl? You could make a fortune with this shampoo from Bozo's mama. I'll keep that in mind in case my career as world saver doesn't work out. Could I bother you again?
Yes, you seem to have a penchant for that.
Oh, come on. Give me your robe.
No, these robes are intended only for people who are willing to wash themselves clean.
Oh, spare me. I'm out of here.
I have seen it otherwise.
What are you doing again?
I am preparing for my big speech. The world doesn't come to an end every day. I want to look good.
I think you look just fine.
Oh, you think so? No, something's not quite right yet. Perhaps I should pluck my eyebrows again.
What are you doing again?
I am preparing for my big speech. The world doesn't come to an end every day. I want to look good.
I see. Well, this could take a while. Tja, you're beyond help.
As are we all.
You can never have enough pepper. Oh, don't panic. Oh, it all landed on the pie. And here we have a very special treat for the taste buds. Eat my dust, all you uninspired, risk-averse cooks. icing on the pie. It does cause a slight fever, but it's also good for your teeth. Oh, wait! It needs artificial coloring! Food must please the eye. Hey, bozo! Are you still hungry?
And how? If you want to get me something to eat, there's a pie vending machine in the basement.
We'll see. Sorry, I've gotta go.
What have you got there?
Something to eat. What else?
A pie? That's really nice of you. Blah. This hotel slop isn't very tasty. On the contrary, I suddenly feel so... How do I feel?
Sick?
I think I have a fever. Is my tongue blue?
Yeah, like Doc on Barbecue Thursday when there's no more beer.
No argument from me.
Oh no. It's the whooping pox, and I'm cold too. You were right. I need to get dressed as quickly as possible. Could you maybe find my clothes?
Oh, the things you do for your friends. Here, I got your clothes from the laundry. Now please get dressed.
You're probably right. Thanks, Ruthless. You really are a good friend.
Told you so.
Here's my towel.
I saved him from a whooping pox infection. Friends do things like that for each other. Hey, bozo. Sorry, I've got to go. There was a really funny joke here in the original German version. Unfortunately, it got lost in translation. Good idea, but that way he would notice. And that brings us to phase 3 of my ingenious plan. I call it poetic injustice. Could I bother you again?
Yes, you seem to have a penchant for that.
What are you doing again?
I am preparing for my big speech. The world doesn't come to an end every day. I want to look good.
I think you look just fine.
Oh,
You think so? Maybe you're right. Oh, yeah. What is that? Oh, my scalp itches. I have rice. Good thing I have this new miracle shampoo. And now, off with you. I have to shower.
The arrival of the destroyer is nigh. Hooga hooga hoo-shally. The arrival of the destroyer is nigh. So nigh. Hooga hooga hoo-shallally. Hooga 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 shalala.
He left his robe lying here. He probably wants room service to take it to the laundry.
Hum, kumbaya, our leader is now here.
Tree, tra, true, la, la. Shh. Right. Well, here I am now. Let the party begin.
Does he bear the holy relics, engraved with the insignia 6?
The what? Oh, the relics. Yeah, wait a minute. I just need to check that myself. What sort of relics were those again?
The holiest of sacred relics, engraved with the insignia 6.
Here I go with my psychedelic lyrics about relics. They're so mad they'll make your head ache. Yeah, you better call a medic. You're gonna take a pill or you're gonna get sick, for we are a sect addicted to the relics with the 6 insignia. What? Shh. Why? Didn't we agree on me having a rap solo?
So you want relics? All right, if that's all. On the surface, there's almost no difference between these textiles, but the expert can spot deviations in the symbols on their tags. Obviously an ancient hieroglyphic script.
One of the holy relics with the insignia 6. One of the holy relics with the insignia 6.
Boom! Waka 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 waka! Shh!
One of the holy relics with the insignia 6.
So what now? Not all the machines are running yet.
Let the washing begin!
What? Hey! I have to get out of the machine at the same time as Kletus's suit, preferably before I start to shrink.
Choose the holy relic. Choose the holy relic. Choose the holy relic. Choose the holy relic.
Hey! Oh! Oh, God! Choose the holy relic. 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 Ow! Hey! Oh! Oh, God!
Choose the holy relic. Choose the holy relic. Choose the holy relic. Choose the holy relic.
Ow! Hey! Oh! Oh, God!
Choose the holy relic. Choose the holy relic. Choose the holy relic.
Ow! Hey! Oh! Oh, God! Oh, that was stressful. Is it over?
The washing is complete. Kumbaya, my son.
Yeah, amen to that.
Next is the ritual dental operation.
That's good. What? No, please! Please, stop! No! Stop! Let's talk this over! Wait! I feel so dirty. Whatever. At least I got Kletus's clothes. No thanks. The wild horses of the 10 horsemen of the apocalypse couldn't drag me back in there. Hello? You don't have to hide. It's me, your Roofikins. Screw you. A 1/3 screwdriver. How handy. I never fasten screws by more than 1/3 because at some point they fall out by themselves. Hello, reception?
Always at your service. What's your room number?
Room 1.
Oh, the inspector again. How can I help you?
I would like to speak to my assistant.
Yeah, of course. I'll send him down to your room if that's all right.
Oh, why don't you? And tell him to sing the Dum Bum song on the way.
I'll pass that along.
Thank you. At last. Now reception should be free. I just have to make sure I don't run into that Oppenbot.
Here comes the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum. The dopey ding dopey ding dopey ding dopey ding dopey ding dum bum.
Yes, what is it?
You summoned me to your room.
No, I did not.
But you did. You just called to reception.
I would certainly know what I have or have not done. I'm starting to think you're suffering from acute processor overload.
But I heard your voice myself.
If you aren't sure what my voice sounds like, then listen, and listen well. Never bother me again without a good reason. Understood?
Yes, of course.
But what?
Ah, the inspector. Is everything to your satisfaction?
Far from it. I'm starving.
That's fantastic. I like that. Have you selected something from the menu? You have kept your menu, haven't you?
Oh, the menu?
Yes, you got it here at reception. You are Inspector Kletus, aren't you?
Of course I'm Inspector Kletus. Who else? Slimy hair, slimy character, has no appetite anymore, would rather talk about something else. Kletus, yes, in the flesh.
If I just take it, Oppenbot will notice and sound the alarm.
What's missing here is a plan full of arrows and catapults and pitfalls and unpredictable twists, or at least a couple of cool 3D special effects. I'm not changing clothes when someone's looking. I'm not that sort of girl.
Ah, the guest from number 5. Don't worry, the headaches go away after a few days.
What? No, I'm here about the menu.
That's funny. Most guests are gone because of the menu, you know? And our old cook is even in prison because of the menu.
Can I have the menu or not?
Lickety shit. You just have to sign this waiver form first.
Ah, that's a snot rag.
Yeah, well, there are just too many possibilities for being harmed by our meals. A form would be way too much work. And our lawyer suffers from depression. So we just copy the guest signature onto the appropriate waiver later.
Very economical thinking.
And please sign with a W in front.
Excuse me? Rufus?
Yeah, the drawer for R is stuck.
Oh, of course.
Thanks.
Here comes the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum, the dum bum.
Well, folks, I've got to go.
Finally.
Dopey dim, dopey dim, dopey dim, dopey dim, dum bum.
Hey, bozo. Sorry, I've got to go. Hey, Doc. I have to go. You've kept me from my vital professional mission for too long.
The farther you are from the room, the less we can bother you.